tonight on this stage is totally made up right here. Probably never see it again. Maybe you will. All I need to get started is tonight I think I'm going to ask for an emotion. Any emotion.
Embarrassed.
What?
Embarrassed.
Embarrassed? I heard embarrassed.
Horny.
Just needed one.
The people backstage, they say to me, Bone, just go out there and tell your story. They be with People Magazine. They say, and they pay me. So, I say, okay. They want me to tell you about how my family influenced music. Yeah. So, that's what I'm gonna do. My mama, she was a full-blooded Cherokee Indian. And Papa, he was black. He was proud to be black. He used to say, oh, black is ace. And Uncle Charlie would be Papa's brother. He'd say, Randall, damn it, there's 4 aces in a deck, 2 of them are red. How come you can't say you black is ace of spades? They argue. Most of the time they argue when they go outside. But Mama, she allowed no alcohol in the house. And they'd have their medicine out there. In fact, they go out and we say, oh, what you gonna do? Well, work with the car, we charge them. And we say, what are you gonna do? Change you. Break food. And my brother Hop, he say, did you do that last week? And he give us a look. And you shut up. Yeah. So, Mom being Cherokee, she trained us. This is how we learned to grow up. She taught us stuff. She'd have us sit at the kitchen table. And she'd talk about stuff like maybe family stuff or spiritual stuff because she liked the church. And then she'd talk about the Bible too. Something I forgot to tell you is that Mama being Cherokee, when we were born, she named us what we look like. If we'd have been out in the forest like Cherokees usually are, we might have been named Deer or Tree or something. But she said when she saw me, I had a big head, and they laid me on her, and I looked like a thigh bone. So she called me Bone. And then the twins got born a year later, and the twin name, well, when I say twin, they're not identical twins. In fact, if you see them coming down the street, you not even know they killed each other. Called Dot, that'd be her name. She named Dot because she's real fat and looks like a period. Mama didn't want to name her Agnes because she didn't like Aunt Agnes. So she named her Dot because she looked like a period. And then there was Hop, who she named Andrew. Don't make no sense to me, but that's what she named him. But you see, when Hop was little, one of his legs was shorter than the other. So he hopped around all the time. He hopped around faster than I could run. That'd be the truth. We called him Hop. Mama didn't like that though, because she named him Andrew. We're going to talk about the golden rule. Bone, you know what the golden rule is? No. No, Bone, it has nothing to do with taking the last piece of chicken. I'm telling you something. Right now, you better get yourself straight. That's right. That's right, Doc. His name is Andrew. His name is not Hop. I had him. I know what his name is. She got mad about that. So, this is where it all started. This is where the People magazine said that we influence hip-hop or rap. Because what happened is, Mama would tell us what we talking about, like the golden rule, and then she'd leave and she'd say, y'all talk about it among yourselves. So of course, being kids, we started playing with it. Like I remember one being, doing to others as you have them doing to you. Doing to others as you have them doing to you. And if you don't do it to others as you have them do to you, we'll kick you black and blue. That kind of thing. Now, I wasn't a rhymer. I couldn't rhyme. I do. I was good at that. Dot and Hop, they were master rhymers. And so what happened is sometimes we go down to the park. And they had this, I guess you call it a thing, like a whirl thing that you could push. And we'd sit in that, and it would be divided up in pies. And then pies would be colored. One would be like red and blue and green and yellow. And we'd come down there and we'd start making rhymes. And I'd push them. I couldn't push very fast because, first of all, Dot get dizzy. Dot always weaker than the rest of us. Not because she's a woman, don't get mad. Because she gets weaker. That's all, she get dizzy. Sometimes I get dizzy, but I never admit it. You know. And Hop having one leg shorter, he'd fall off a lot. But we'd just start making up rhymes. Like there was a cop one time, his name be Popeye. Popeye the cop. He'd come down and we'd say, uh-oh, there's Popeye the cop. Sure hope he don't go looking for Hop. You know, that kind of thing. And people started liking it, and they'd come up and do a rhyme about us. And we did. And about that time, there's this guy named Steve Anderson. And old Steve Anderson, he was rich, he was a white boy, he lived across the track. I say he's rich because one time I was walking by his house, and he had one of them water fountain things. You could press it down, and cold water come right up. Yeah, cold water. It was amazing. So we thought he was rich, and he'd come down and he'd play with us. Well, he got it in for us because Mama, at this time, Daddy started having problems. Mama got kind of crazy. She saw old Steve Anderson stealing pencils out of Blind Charlie. Not Uncle Charlie, but Blind Charlie. He used to sell pencils out of a felt hat. He was blind, out by the Majestic Barbershop. So Mama called him. He always got mad with us about that. But he would come down and he would look at what we say. And then we started coming down with some kind of recording device. And we didn't care. We just having fun. Everything we did made rhymes. I just did the music. And did all the other stuff. Well, a couple of years later, one of our friends come to us and they said, you dance. I didn't know about Steve Hansen. What about it? I'm black. I said, you rich. He in the music business. He's stealing your song. What you know? And find out everything we've been rhyming, now be on the radio. And they say, you should go and get your money from him. I don't want none of Steve Anderson's money. Don't like him. He stole money from he stole pencil from a blind person. Don't like him. So then about two things happened. She got cancer. She drinking. No money from Steve Anderson, but they say you gotta go do that. And before all that happened, Mama had problems, and when we were little, Mama had these problems, and we had these dreams. We had nightmares. We all had nightmares. Mama! Mama! It was horrible, but it's just something we had to go through. So I contact them, Anderson, God. And for a long time, he wouldn't do nothing. Been impressed by him. And he said, yeah, you just come over those receipts to Los Angeles to my office. Just you have to sign a piece of paper and money. When I got to Steve Anderson's office, Steve Anderson wasn't there. He gone to Las Vegas, so to get the piece of paper signed, I have to go to Las Vegas. So I'm gonna go to Las Vegas. I go to Las Vegas. I go to his office, he gives me a piece of paper, I sign that piece of paper. He say, take this piece of paper back in the bank and have give me the money. I don't trust Steve Anderson. So what I do is I take that paper to his bank. And they all say, all this says is you allowing Steve Anderson for no money. Allowing him not charging him anything. I didn't know what to do. So I decided I would call Dot Telford. And I did. Called old Dot Telford. She said, I had to turn words cold. It means not knowing who she was. And through support stuff that she believes. And that rushing to the hospital. You can live all that. And it didn't look good. And $53 left on me. And I went to the Las Vegas that TV show Palm Shop where you buy things. Yeah, LTV. And I bought myself a 22 pistol and a 7-round clip. And I shot Steve Anderson. Well, what I should say is that I shot at Steve Anderson. I'm really a terrible shot. I got an eye thing, I couldn't see him, but I shot at him 6 times. If I had another shot, I probably missed him too. But I tell you one thing, I scared the shit out of Steve Anderson. And guess what? I got my money. And that's not half of it. The good thing is, old Dodd got better. Well, Hop, he broke his good leg. I guess we're going to call him Crawl now. Good people here at People Magazine. They told me to come and tell that story.